One of the things that is really important here about understanding the present culture is this one critical but often overlooked competency. And it took me a long time to ferret this out in organizations, but it is a competency called tolerance of ambiguity. So if you think about change, change is all about doing things will be different, right? Whenever you're making a change, there are a lot of unknowns. We always try to communicate the knowns, tell people when we'll be back to them with answers to the unknowns as we uncover or explore those. But in the meantime, people need to be able to tolerate the ambiguity of not knowing everything. So when people are unskilled in tolerating ambiguity, it means that they're not comfortable with change or uncertainty. Now, we may all know people, I hope that I am one of these, for which change is often seen as a positive, because I've had a lot of change experience in my past that went really well. So something is changing. For me, that means it's not boring and the same. I'm likely to light up at that possibility. But that is not true for everyone. So if you have people either in your organization or the organization that you're considering with, it's important to know, if you give them a fuzzy problem, how do they react? Are they less productive under ambiguity? Do they like to do the same things the same way time after time? So those are clues that people will not be comfortable with change. On the other hand, if they are comfortable shifting gears, if they can decide to act and how to act without having the whole picture, when they aren't upset when things are in the air, then they can comfortably handle the risk and uncertainty that comes with change. If you're experiencing an organization or a person who is not skilled at this, you might look at some of these causes to help think about how to deal with it. Oh, I should just mention the overused here, right? So sometimes anything that's a strength for us overused becomes a weakness, or it can become a weakness. So occasionally people are so tolerant of ambiguity that they actually get in their own way. You can see some ideas here on the left about how that works. But in our case, we're primarily looking at people who don't deal with it well. And so they tend to avoid risk. They can be disorganized. They can get overwhelmed, perhaps perfectionist. And those are all things that you need to look for, but also deal with in terms of your employees and their ability to deal with the change.